I'd like you to remember some of the things we've talked about. The things that I said I was going to repeat that I hoped you'd remember. First, if you really want to do something, no one can stop you. If you really don't want to do something, no one can help you. But the choice has to be yours. You have to make that hard decision. Second, decide to live deliberately. Decide, are you the kind of person who makes things happen or the kind of person things happen to? Because if you decide to make things happen, the world has to shape itself around your wake and not the other way around. Remember, never sacrifice what you want the most for what you want the most at that moment. Just like I had to learn to do on that drive back from California. But also remember, all of your choices are cumulative. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to make a few bad lines. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. But you have to keep making lines. Because our lives are about making choices. You always have to keep making choices. But if you make those decisions to do the things you believe in, people see it in your face, they hear it in your voice, and they will find ways to help you. You're still going to have the same doubters. That never really ends. You're always going to have naysayers and people that don't believe in you. And you have to tune them out. I said something in the Eggs Benedict breakfast this morning. I haven't read my book reviews in 10 years. Because the good things you tend to not believe in. The bad things stick and stay in your head. And I don't want that noise. I want to continue to make the choices about the things that I want and love. And there is a support system around me that allows me to do that because they believe in me too. I want you to remember the stories I told you about the times I had to make those choices, but then understand there are people in this room that have made similar choices. There are people in this room that have made similar sacrifices. There are people in this room that have endured heartbreak and heartache and struggles and illness, job loss. We've all been there. There are people in this room who understand you more than you realize. That's what's special about something like Superstars and being able to do a presentation like this, is it's not even anything about business. It's not about just selling books. It's about a way of moving through the world and seeing the world with eyes that recognize there's possibility everywhere, and that even in times when we fear for our lives, we can choose how we respond to that. We can choose to be stronger. We can choose to believe in the possibility of something magic happening. One of my mentors, Wayne Dyer, said magic happens in moments. Be ready, be willing. Because the default state of the world is doubt. Your destiny is to believe. The default state of the world is fear. Your destiny is to be brave. The default state of the world is mediocrity. But you can choose excellence. And if you can choose to do that hard thing, people see it in your face, and they hear it in your voice, and they find ways to help you. Because no matter how difficult it is, no matter how difficult a challenge you put in front of yourself, as long as you keep making lines, sooner or later, you've made just enough to make the drawing you intended. And you can step back from your work, and people can see you were drawing a dragon all along. That is all I have to say today.